Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Silver Lining, and I want to come on here today and talk about God told me to tell you, stop letting people manipulate you. Yes, that's a big thing, and that just keep coming up in my spirit. Stop letting people manipulate you. There's so much manipulation going on in this world, and I used to get manipulated a lot by men, women, people, just in general, friends, so-called friends, people in relationships, family sometimes, people who don't really have your best interest at heart, who use you, basically. They use you. And like a lot of people tend to use me because I have a real good heart. And my mom, she always be like, you just, you too good. You like always trying to do what people tell you to do or ask you to do. And it is because I have a good heart. It is. And sometimes it's hard for me to tell people no because God is in me so hard, and I'll be like, no, I'm gonna help them because that's what God want me to do. But eventually I started noticing this person is using me. They're using me. You know what I'm saying? So God don't want nobody using you. You're not a doormat. You're not a toilet. He don't want nobody using you, taking advantage of you. It's okay to help people. But once you start to see that person is taking advantage of you, it's okay to pull back. Because God did not make you to be used. And don't let nobody manipulate you and, saying, I thought you loved me or whatever. I do love you. With the love of God. But that don't mean that God made me for you to use me. If anybody gonna use me, it's gonna be God's. Okay? He is the only person and the only man that laid down his life for me and shed his blood for me. So the only person using Silver Lining is God. I'm not letting nobody else use me. I will continue to help people and I will continue to do good to others. But when I feel like somebody is using me or trying to manipulate me, that's where I draw the line. Now, that's why I use my discernment. No, you're not finna use me. You're not finna manipulate me. I know better. Okay? So this is I have a scripture reference. 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. It says, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not aroused or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, and always hopes, always provides. The reason why I use this scripture is because a lot of times people try to manipulate you, be like, oh, I thought you loved me, love, anytime you want to do somebody love you, go to that scripture. Go to 1 Corinthians 13 and read that. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is patient, love is kind. Right. If a person not being patient with you, like if they ask you to do something and you don't want to do it, or you're not ready to do it for whatever reason, that person should have patience with you. That person should understand, like, okay, when they get around to it, they'll do it. That's a form of manipulation when somebody wants you to do something and you're not really ready to do it, and they try to make you feel bad for not doing it. I do it a lot too. I ain't gonna lie, I do it a lot too. And God working on me as well. I could ask somebody to do something, one of my kids or something, or my partner, and I could be like, can you do this for me? And then when they don't do it right away, I get a little attitude and be like, I'll do it myself. That's a form of manipulation too. That's one thing about me. I ain't finna be telling nobody to do nothing that I ain't working on, or I feel like I done been through. Because I'm not perfect either. So when God give me a message, it could be for you or it could be for me. And I'm going to receive it just as well as I want you to receive it. And I'm working on myself. So I feel like I ain't on here being no hypocrite. It's what God said. God said stop letting people manipulate you. So I gotta stop manipulating people as well. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you just teaching the word or you out here, like I said a couple of times, I'm a certified life coach. So I'm certified for a spiritual life coach as well. I do a lot of things, fitness, just whatever, relationships, all that. You know, I'm not perfect, but I was trained to help others overcome certain things. I still have difficulties in my life that I have to overcome, but I could still try to help somebody else overcome certain things. You know, but the moral to the story is God says stop letting people manipulate you. You don't gotta, nobody don't gotta, you know, oh, if you don't do this, then I'm gonna pull my love away from you. I'm gonna pull my attention away from you. And you should tell them, okay, bye. Don't let nobody manipulate you. Or I'm gonna pull my friendship away from you. Okay, see ya. That ain't your friend. If a person got to manipulate you, and if they don't want to be your friend because you ain't did what they told you to do, that's not really your friend. If your partner asks you to do something and you don't do it, or expect something out of you and you don't do it, and they want to leave you, let them go. Let them go. You don't want nobody around you like that, because that causes sickness. Every time I don't do something that you want me to do, and I get punished for it, or I get emotionally abused for it, or verbally abused for it, like I said, friendship, relationship, whatever. I get verbally abused, emotionally abused. You pull your friendship away from me, or like your attention away from me, and then I got to sit up there and wonder, like, oh, what I do. Look, only person I care about right now is God. I care about my family, but I'm just saying, like, about who love me. Now, if God take his love away from me, I'm going to be sick. Because I need him. But everybody else, if they take their love away from me, I'm going to be all right. As long as I got God, I'm going to make it. I don't care who it is. Kids, whoever. If a person don't want to talk to you because they cannot manipulate you, then let them be. Let them go. Because now you're walking on eggshells. Now you having anxiety because of rejection and all that. The moment that somebody rejects you or try to manipulate you because you don't want to do what they told you to do, you should just let them go right away. You don't got to, like, stop talking to them, but just let it go. Be like, oh, okay. And move on and go do something else. Don't keep on trying to, did I make them mad? Is they mad at me? Man, please. Life is too short for that. It is too short for that. So stop letting people manipulate you. I don't care what it is. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Don't let anybody make you drink if you don't want to drink. Smoke if you don't want to smoke. Have sex if you don't want to have sex with them. Hang out with them if you don't feel like hanging out. Giving them money if you don't want to give them your money. Don't feel bad. God give everybody an opportunity to make some money, you know, within the 24-hour period. So, yeah, stop letting people make you feel bad for something that you feel like you don't want to do. You can't do everything. Stop. You can't do everything for everybody. You wear yourself out like that. You gotta do this for that person, that for this person, this for that person. You know, take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first. And then if you feel like you want to do something for somebody else, do it. Do it. But don't let nobody manipulate you or make you feel bad for not doing what they want you to do. So, I don't know who this, stop biting me. I don't know who this message is for, but I hope you take it with a grain of salt, and I hope that you take heed to what I am saying. You will have so much freedom. You will just have so much freedom in your life if you just learn to be free from people. Please just be free from people. You will have so much freedom. So I wanted to give a shout out to the Unknown Crocheter. She made these earrings. Yes, she made these earrings. The Unknown Crocheter. You can go on Instagram and look at some of her work. She make hats and earrings and other things like that. So check her out, the Unknown Crocheter, on Instagram. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your girl Sylvan, and I'm tuning out. Peace.